Hi, I'm Stephen. Welcome to FYI Newsbyte. Here's what we found for your information this lunchtime. A terrible twist. The parents of 6 children killed in a fire at their home in the UK have been kept in custody after appearing in court charged with their murders. 55-year-old Mick Philpott and his 31-year-old wife Mairead had been questioned about the blaze in Derby earlier this month, and last night police announced they'd been charged and will be brought before magistrates later. The children who died were aged between 13 and 5. More horror in Hula. There are reports of fresh shelling today in the Syrian town of Hula, where more than 100 people were killed last Friday. New eyewitness accounts are emerging from the town, where survivors of the attack claim that gunmen killed whole families and dozens of women and children. People in Hula say those responsible are linked to the regime of President Bashar al-Assad, something Syria's UN ambassador denies.
Those who triggered this and ignited this massacre were seeking to ignite a confessional and a sectarian confrontation between the populations in that area. So those who did it are professional criminals, professional terrorists, because they wanted by all means to instigate, ignite a sectarian confrontation in the area. Hopefully many of our people in Syria are very aware of that.
Ending it all, police in the US say a gunman who killed 5 people in a shooting in Seattle's University District has died in hospital after apparently turning his gun on himself. Cops say the man, who was 40 years of age, started shooting at the cafe near the University of Washington. They also suspect him of being responsible for a fatal carjacking a short time later when a woman was shot dead and her Jeep stolen. Home at last. The body of Nicola Furlong, the County Wexford student found dead in a hotel in Tokyo last week, has been flown home to her family. The 21-year-old, who was in the city as part of her university course, was killed after attending a concert with a friend. 2 American men have been charged with assaulting Nicola's friend. Nicola's remains are being returned to her native Curracloe, where the rest of her funeral arrangements are being finalised. And an attempt at peace. Israel has handed over the remains of 91 Palestinian militants, including suicide bombers, to the West Bank government in an effort to persuade President Mahmoud Abbas to renew peace talks. All 91 were killed over the last number of decades. The bodies have been buried in coffins in Israel and were dug up for the transfer. Palestinian government ceremonies honouring the dead militants are scheduled for later today. FYI is interactive. From your opinions to news you think we should be covering, we want to hear it all.
FYI is available to you 24/7 online for all the information you need to know. Simply log on to tv3.ie/3e/FYI. Here you'll find the latest stories, video catch-ups, comments and the FYI blog. We're also available to you on Twitter and Facebook. Just log on to the website and hit the social networking shortcuts.
Time now for a look at the funniest clips on the web. Here's our top 5.
At number 5, it's a rocky road to the waterfront. At number 4, this prank to move a mate's car tumbled out of control. Oops. At number 3, texting. There's times when it's not appropriate.
Here, take it away. About now will be good, Hugh.
So we'll get back to Hugh as soon as we can. Will we do the weather report?
At number 2, the internet, it's addictive. And number 1 today, recovering from a minor operation can be dizzying.
I hate stupid dizzy medicine. I'm so dizzy. Dizzy! Hey, Didi, where are you?
I'm right here, honey.
Hi, Didi.
Hi, sweetheart.
Why is there 2 of you?
Oh.
Tune into FYI later for the newest downloads. We'll have more on the top stories, all of today's tech news, and Paul will be here with sport. We'll see you back here at 6, right here on 3E.